Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this episode of Milan Coast to Coast. On this episode, we got everything that went on the Silvio Berlusconi Trophy game that happened today. We're going to get you ready with our season preview of 2024-2025. We're going to talk the rumors. We're going to get to your questions. This is all coming up tonight. But first things first, if you haven't already, please do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all of our latest videos. Smash the like button. Leave a comment. And if you want to help grow the channel, please follow us on Patreon and all of our socials. Gio, I'm a little outside today because I got a house full of people. You out in your garage. Man, we starting what the last game of our preseason with a victory and a cup. I hope you are ready and you're going to bring that fire tonight. You ready, G? You're not ready because I can't fucking hear you. Turn off your microphone. Gio's got technical difficulties, but it's all right. Let's go.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa Giro in area, si gira, sinistro, rete, col capolavoro di Olivier Giroud.
Mignon with another magical save.
Hernandez, coast to coast, nel numero 19.
Leao carica il mancino. Eccolo qua, Rafa Leao.
All right, hopefully he's good. Let's get him back in here. Add yourself. Let's go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on. Gio, add yourself, bro. What's going on? We got McDonald's Wi-Fi running rampant tonight. Gio, Fabio, Milan Coast to Coast coming live here on this Tuesday night. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please do us a favor. Please subscribe to the channel and all of our socials. Gio, how you doing, man? Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you got that McDonald's Wi-Fi sorted out. It doesn't look like it is not looking good, baby. Gee, you gotta do something with this. You're killing me, dog. All right, while Gio suits himself out, guys, listen, if you had a chance to watch the game today, the final of the preseason warm-ups before the game against Torino, G, try again. One more time, G. Unmute yourself. What's going on, man? You hear me? I can't. Non ti sente. I don't hear you, my friend. Gio, just call from your phone and we'll do our best here. You're killing me with this computer. This computer is no bueno. No bueno. Guys, listen, I'll do the whole damn hour by myself if I need to. All right, so let's get into it. The Silvio Berlusconi Trophy 2024. Before the game began, well, they had a little introduction. So the people that we have signed, which I know everybody's gripe at the moment, is that we haven't really signed anybody good, right? Or we haven't signed the key positions that we all seem to have identified, but management seem to be holding out. I think they're playing a bit of a game of holding to see if we can get this guy on a cheap in regards to Fofana. But at the moment, nothing's happening. So these are our three guys. They introduced Morata, and then, of course, Royal with cheese there in the middle, and Pavlovic. And listen, this guy looks like a beast, the defender. Morata looked pretty good. Let's get into the game because after the introductions, it was game time, baby. So Milan come out with the victory. I had an idea it was going to be 3-1 last week on the show. I said I thought we were strong enough to cover Monza. Again, new coach in Nesta being there. I was happy to see him. A little sad that, we have to give him another loss to start his career. But listen, it is what it is. So in regards to the game, we started with a lineup that wasn't necessarily all full starters. Leão and Morata were in there, but they started with Loftus-Cheek and Salamakis, who got the start. Who Salamakis has been getting a lot of praise like crazy. Hold on, Gio's texting me. Send me the link. All right. Send him the link. I gotta send him the link. Scusate. All right. This is what happens when you do a live show and you don't necessarily test right before you go live, guys. This is the stuff that you get. This is all interesting stuff. But let me continue on while I try to send this to Gio. So I thought, I didn't know Pulisic. I have to regard. I saw Pulisic on the side. I was like, are we just resting him? Supposedly he had some sort of strain of some sort. So that's not necessarily good. Hopefully he'll be good as far as we know. Yeah, it's me and the crickets tonight, guys. I'm in the backyard. The SoCal stuff is flying. I got my club here. Yeah, listen, it's one of those nights, but it's all right. Me and the crickets, we got you. All right, because at least out here I can be loud. I can be as crazy as I want. Guys, go vote. What are we voting for? I don't even know. Presidente's in the chat. But I have to say, from what I saw today, Salsicha Maker, the salad tosser, the salad man, Alexis, he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go, man. He doesn't want to go out on loan again. He was just trying to show Milan, look, I had fun in Bologna last year. I did the best I could there, but I want to be here in red and black. I like it. People love the off-white stuff, guys. They love the off-white. But he's been playing really well. And listen, man, he goes with this Rabona, little kick behind the leg bullshit. I can't believe you have the audacity to try that in a game. Honestly, fucking crazy. But good for him, man. Again, you don't try some audacious bullshit. You don't get the luck of getting a fucking bounce and it goes in your way and we're up 1-0. All right, looking good. I was happy to see that. But Milan don't make nothing easy. They don't make anything easy. They had one great opportunity. First of all, we got to give a little love, right? We dying for a new right back. I don't know. But here he is. Gio, are we fixed? Now we're kind of a low angle, but it's all right. 3-1, G. Talk to me. How'd you feel about the game, the goals? Talk to me, baby. Come on.
The game was good, Fabio. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? We looked a little lackluster. I don't know what went away from our press that we did in the first 3 games of the preseason. So I was wondering what that was it, but I guess we build into the game, and as soon as we build into the game, Sally price just went up, Fabio. Price just went up on Sally because he's performing and everything like that. So. I just like that. I don't know. To me, today was just like to get everybody win back in the game. We got Dale coming in. We got all these other guys coming in. So it was just like a good rotation. Maybe that's why we didn't see the press that we did during the regular season. In the preseason, sorry.
It was definitely a different vibe. But again, I feel like playing – all right. I feel like the playing in another Italian team adds a certain dynamic to the way they play, because when you're playing these other countries, they play a different style because of the country. But to me, I just want to say one more thing before we move on. I'm sorry, I'm kind of cutting off my own thought here. But guys, if you have any questions that you want us to just identify so we can keep the conversation going, put it in the chat. That guy loved that question. I don't know if you heard him. if we're gonna get back to these questions here, Anthony, I grabbed your question. Alexander, you had a great point in regards to Fofana. We're gonna mention that a little bit later in the show. So if you guys have anything you want to put, man, put it in the chat. We're gonna get to it later in the show. But all right, so G, let's go back to the game here. I like what I saw. I thought Salamakis played really well. I was getting to the point where there was a great little, I don't know what Calabria was doing out there, cutting through, doing a little popping the ball over. I mean, the guy wanted to score a wonder goal there, and all he needed to do is finish it. He couldn't. Goalie made a good save on that. But what's your thoughts on Calabria this game?
I mean, he's just like a basic 5, Fabio. He's not going to improve us. He's just going to be a standard 5. and that's the captain of the team. He's supposed to at least give the most heart. But I mean, you know what? A person that I have, Fabio. A problem what I have is with number 80, that fake Ronaldinho Musa. I think that if Leao was wide open on the left, and bro, he overcooked that shot. He ain't had no pressure at all. He had a time to make a bacon, egg, and cheese. He had a time to make some lasagna, and he still
Oh
overcooked it. We
man.
have a serious problem with Musa, and I think I already know Jerry's plan. Get the Americans to try to get the marketing and everything up, but that's cool. But we actually need a win on the pitch because Musa, I think he's playing in his position that he wants to, and he still can't pass to save his life. So
Yeah,
that was very
honestly,
disappointing.
Musa, in regards to Maldini's goal, which is exactly what happened chronologically in the game next, Maldini ends up scoring a nice goal on a cutback, which, of course, Calabria is running to try to fill in the spot that Musa should be filling in, and he's not there, and they end up giving up a goal. Too much of what we've seen in the past, again, really identifies that weakness that we haven't addressed in our transfer window that hopefully we can do something about it. But we go on to the second half, make a couple of changes. Chukwueze comes in, Jovic comes in. I mean, what a goal from Jovic. Okafor puts a nice shot in, gets saved, comes back. Jovic finds the back of the net. 2 minutes into the second half, we're back on target. And then Tejani's back, bro. You were calling for him. You said you wanted that Euro Tejani, all right? Well, he didn't disappoint, all right? Him, what a play on the free kick. Deo kind of does a run over and passes it back. Jovic with his new name gets the goal. This guy, Tejani, with a blast. Franco was saying in the New York chat that hopefully he didn't just hit his quota for like on the target shots because they're very low with this guy. So if he's going to start wasting them in preseason, we don't even need to play him. You know what I'm saying? But amazing goal from Tejani and Jovic getting on the board with that number 9. What were your thoughts about that?
I mean, I think the second half was better. Fabio, we're starting to put in our big guns, starting to see Chukwueze, Tajani, wow, what a goal. And just like Jovic, we're going to need more of that from Jovic. We're going to need him to get like 12 to 15 goals this season like that, just poaching, like being ready. And I think he wants to prove himself too, Fabio. Like basically, this is Jovic's last chance at a career, or else they're gonna send him to Croatia or like a low-level Bundesliga team,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So this is his last chance, and basically he's been a poacher, and that's what we need. Somebody that right there at the right time, and then boom, just score. Don't be missing no goals.
No, and I thought they played pretty well on the second half, man. So all in all, solid win to right before the beginning of the season. See the guys, look at that. Calabria, get used to it. If we win a trophy, you ain't going to be holding it up. Or maybe you'll hold it up at the end of the season, but hopefully a lot of people are praying you don't play that much, David. But come on, man. Do it right. Do it for us. So, yeah. Overall, preseason, I know you're not there, and I'm talking to a chair. There you are. You're back.
No, I'm here.
Overall, preseason look back, thoughts. I mean, 4 for 4. Did not lose one.
I mean, I like what I think that's what you said. Fabio.
Oh, technically 5 for 5 because we played one before we did the U.S. tour. But
I think what you said is right. Maybe he's gonna have to learn how to adapt to the Serie A teams because I mean to me I didn't like what I saw today at the beginning. Maybe with the changes we don't know, but we can't just be playing one way all preseason. In the last preseason game, we switch it up because that's what happened with Gianpaolo, Fabio. Remember, we ended up losing to Cesena and then fucking.
Yep. Yeah, I was lucky. I avoided seeing the loss. I saw a win at home. So, but all in all, yeah. Listen, I thought new
I'm
coach
happy for the fans, Fabio. I'm happy for the fans. I think it gives us like a good vibe, and I just want to send a PSA out there to that stupid ass management, to the stupid owner. Look at the fan base you got, bro. Look at the fan base. Appreciate us. We've been through the mud with the Banta era and shit like that. So to me, I really want these guys. They're not on my good terms right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna support the team as always, but look at the people and look at the fans that look at a guy like
You guys are always upset. I swear to God.
Look at
One more crybabies than Milan fans. I mean, you guys always crying about something.
No. We good.
The
Fabio,
team's in the green. We're looking competitive. We have a great preseason. Let's complain. Oh, Maldini scored on us.
I don't care.
It's like everybody's always complaining, bro. When do you guys ever take a fucking Advil and get rid of that headache you got? All right, because it's a new season. Have some positivity, man. All right, go outside, touch the grass, listen to the crickets. Everything gonna be all right. We got Morata, we got Leão, we got Pulley, we got Chuck.
How did you like
Don't
Morata?
worry about it, bro.
How did you like Morata's game today? Because a lot of people were shitting on him on Twitter.
I mean,
I'm just saying
these Twitter people, how do they do any work if they're on Twitter all day? That's my question. All right, I was off today, so I can watch. But listen, Morata's first fucking game, he's been there for like 3 or 4 days. Give me a fucking break. And guess what? They still won. Doesn't fucking matter. All right? That's the bottom line. I'm happy. Milan's looking good. We'll see what it's going to be like when we're going week in, week out with Italian opposition every damn weekend, and the smack in the middle is going to be some European assholes we're going to have to deal with. And let's see where our real status is. If we can't rise our this roster to that level to be able to compete twice a week constantly and win and come out successful, well, then we're going to have to really talk about, hey, maybe you do need to spend some money. Don't feel so content in the way the roster is currently working out. Yes, we were second place, but we were pretty far away from first. Let's be real. We got a lot of work to do, and hopefully maybe people are saying it's the subtraction of a bald coach and bringing in a nice set of hair that sometimes it changes the fortune. I don't know. I'm not trying to speak ill of baldies, all right? But this guy's out. Now we're playing a different style. We're looking better. We're winning games. Let's go. Let's make it real deal now.
Man, shout out to Rangers. Shout out to Rangers for losing today. That's why we're in pot 2. Thanks for the reminder, Levon. We're in pot 2 with the Champions League. Thank you, Rangers, for losing.
All right, well, listen, we got to do what we got to do. The pot's going to be drawn in, 2 weeks, right? Like the 31st, something like that. We're going to get to transfers and rumors. Let's get to it because this is what we're all. Obviously, we saw Royale with Cheese is over. All right, he's there. He's there. He's signed. He's happy. He was at the game, not playing, but he was there. And then we go back to Fofana. We keep going back to Fofana. This guy is, thank you, August 29th. Fofana seems to be the guy that they have a hard on for. Excuse my language, but they have a rock hard rager for him, and they're not going to let him go, despite the fact that he's on his last year. If they're able to finagle a real deal, if this guy is dead set on being a Milan player, well, if we don't come to an agreement, because this club wants a certain number, Milan doesn't want to reach that because it's only literally like, fucking 12 months or 10 months, whatever it is, before the contract's over. I don't know. I feel like where's plan B? Where's plan C? I know those players plan B and C maybe but at least have a plan that if this doesn't work out, like the season starting on Saturday, our clear need is a defensive midfielder there to be able to help cover our 2 center backs, and they still haven't identified it. And we can always go back, they haven't done it since Kessie, but come on, bro. We need a defensive midfielder. What say you in regards of the whole deal? I know you got thoughts.
Man, look, man. I mean, we don't even have to recruit. Like this guy right here. Shout out Musa Diaby, who went to Saudi Arabia for like 60 mil. Plus, he's making like 40 mil a year. He's our recruiter, bro. He's telling them, bro, a real Milan fans. I didn't even know there was French Milan fans like that, that were players. You feel me? He's the one that's telling Fofana, like, let's go. You saw what he did to Inter. He was shitting on their curva, telling them 2-0, 2-0. Because he Milanisti and shit at heart. But with the Fofana deal, Fabio, it's like, I don't know. They seem like this management seems like they're at a cap at 20. I don't want to pay 35. I think the ball is in our court. because the player wants to play Champions League football. Yeah, United could play 35 million, but he said he doesn't want to play Europa League. He doesn't want to play Conference League. He wants to play Champions League football, which will develop him. So if we get up to 20 mil plus a 10% future resale, I think we could close the deal. I'm assuming. But if not, then we'll try to get him on a free, and then next year Inter will probably like outbid us with the salary, and then they'll end up taking him for free, because that's what they do. They just copying our shit. They just have money, which I don't know how they have money, but I mean, I don't know. I'm positive after today, after Fabrizio Somano,
So Mano, yeah, him too, his cousin.
yeah, his cousins, both of them, they said that he only wants us. I mean, come on, bro. Like, go put down that 20 mil plus a future resale. And you guys know he's like 24, 25 years old. So, like, even if he balls out for 2 years, like, come on, guys. It's like we're going to keep him till he's 30. So, go do that. I don't really know.
Let me ask you a question, because Frank is bringing it up here. And, guys, there's a poll going on right now. Check it out. It's in the chat.
Polls?
It's one that Gio loves to run up and down. All right, so look, Morata replacing Giroud. Is it an upgrade, downgrade, or are you trading 4 quarters for $1? So go put the poll in right now. Upgrade is leading, big, 52%.
Well, I don't.
People, what do you think? You think that's an upgrade?
50-50, Fabio. I must say 50-50, Fabio, because we need to know, because Giroud in his first year was class. He broke the curse. He got a did he get a Scudetto? I don't really know. He didn't, but he got a Scudetto, Fabio. Giroud.
Yes, he did.
Scudetto.
He got the Scudetto.
In his first year or second year?
His first year.
Okay, first year. Yeah, first year. Oh yeah, because and then Napoli. Then I'm all fucking confused. Yeah. So in his first year, so I would have to say, like, if we win Scudetto in our first year, it might be an upgrade. But if we don't, it's probably a 50-50, Fabio. I don't really know, because I think what
people are saying 52%. They're thinking that trading 4 quarters for $1 is 38% and 10% is downgrade. So nobody really thinks it's a downgrade.
I think
they're flying in. Oh shit!
That he's more
drop it from the gulag.
He's just more movable.
Yeah, he's mobile. He's mobile.
Yeah, mobile.
Giroud's not mobile because he's my age, but it's all good. Look, great point here, Jason. I can't believe there are still Milan fans disappointed about our preseason games with 4 wins and 1 draw. What the fuck? This is by far the best preseason we've ever had. Listen, preseason is always to be taken with a grain of salt, but honestly, come on. Like, you got to feel positive. We beat Manchester United, Manchester City, Real Madrid, and then defeated Barcelona in penalty kicks. Come on. That's pretty decent.
Yeah. That's
pretty good. And then we beat Monza. So let's go. We're getting ourselves into a winning mentality. I like it. Frank made a point. We haven't signed Fofana. He thinks it's a smoke screen for possibly going and getting Rabiot, because he still hasn't been signed by anybody. But I think Rabiot's issue is that he wants too much per year on his salary.
He wants like eight million.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck what he wants. He ain't getting that. All right, and if you don't want to come down to probably 5, I think that's all they're willing to give him is 5. So we'll see, man. Next poll is up. Go vote, says Presidente. I don't know what the poll says, but you guys let me know if you see it. All right, so let's final thing that we're going to talk about in regards to the rumors and signings. Kalulu, rumored to be on the way out, that he's already agreed to the offer that Juve is giving him. I think it's like 3.5 mil a year. I think he's getting an upgrade to go. He considers it that he's going to probably be fighting to start with Bremer. So is it a good move for Kalulu? Is it a good move for us to give away Kalulu, being that, we did pick up Royal. They were looking at him to be a right back again. I've seen him play nothing but center back, but he might be a 5th, 6th option at this point. So do we sell him for, what are they even looking at, G? Was it 18 mil or 20 mil is like something with bonus?
It's a like loan fee of 3 mil and then
option to buy for like 15. Is there
14 plus another 3. So if everything goes well, we'll get like 20.
Like 20 mil. All right, 20 mil for a guy that we got for 500,000. Yeah. So that's a fucking major upgrade in regards to actually transferring, making some money on the transfer window compared to us losing money. Then the one time we actually cashed in on a player, everybody creamed their pants and got upset because we sold Tonali. But again, he was sold for like $70 million. We don't have many players like this, with the exception of Leao, that people are going to come giving this sort of cash. If Kalulu, listen, I think we have to have a hard conversation about Kalulu. That maybe him and Tomori were really great because Kessie was there with them. That as soon as Kessie wasn't there, and then he suffers like a major injury and loses his spot, doesn't look great. Yes, he comes back jacked up, but still doesn't look like he's one or two at center back, and he's not stealing the right back position from nobody. So if you can't turn him for a profit when you spent $500,000 to get him and you could sell him for 20 overall, at least you're getting money on your loan. That's how pathetic Milan is, that we have to just be happy that they're getting money on the loan, because usually when they loan people out, they're giving them like for free. I don't understand why. At least get some sort of cash for them. But overall, what do you think, man? Are you hoping this gets kiboshed? You hope it doesn't happen? What's your feelings with this?
I mean, if it goes through and we get Fofana, it's a great deal to me. I understand.
So you're saying get that 20 mil, or at least the proposition of getting 20 mil, will get them to not be cheap and spend the extra 5 or 10 this year.
Yeah. I think if it does that, but if not, then and we'll go with the same team, no DM, and then with the defender, like right now, my worry, I don't know worries. It's just like we'll make it to October. Let's see if we're injury free. If we're injury free by October, then I think everything has changed. But I will only say if it's a good deal, if it gets us Fofana. If not, then I don't know, Fabio.
What if it gets us Rabiot? Rabiot doesn't come with a major.
I don't think they're willing to spend that money. There's a cap, Fabio.
I don't know if I like this one either. Well, how many Americans we're gonna bring to the team?
I don't know, Fabio. I think that guy Cardoso, we need some steel. Like the only thing that I was really impressed today, I know we won today, but what I saw from Pavlovic, bro, and he's a dog, bro. And they were saying in Italian, he's aggressive, he's physical, fisicante, whatever they were saying. Like he was physical as fuck, and that's what I like. He's gonna let Lautaro, he's gonna let Thuram, he's gonna let fucking Vlahovic, Dobrik, fucking Tammy Abraham. He's gonna let him know. And Rotegi, he's gonna let him know I'm gonna be here all day long, baby, and I'm gonna be hitting you every chance that I get, and that's what I like. But to me, if we get the money, Fabio, and we get Fofana, it's good. But if we lose him and then we start with no DM, we don't get no DM. Just hold on to your seats, because we're gonna be leaking like Old Trafford is.
Well, would you want to go for Chiesa? That's another big rumor going on right now. Chiesa is kind of in no man's land at Juve.
You know what? I go Chiesa. I offer him the same money that Roma offered Dybala last year when nobody wanted it. I believe it was either 4, and you got to earn the other 2, with the games played and everything. And basically, we signed Chiesa, Fabio. He makes that $6 million salary.
Jesus.
He'll make that $6 million salary like in just jersey sales. Everybody gonna buy Chiesa number 27 or Chiesa whatever the fuck his number is. Like they're gonna buy that jersey. That shit. I might even buy like 6 of them. I might go crazy on that.
All right, so listen. Let me move on to this. Right. So our poll at the moment is Pavlovic is better than Tomori. Yes or no? So we'll see what everybody's answering in there. But shout out to Alatin. He has 2 Serbians in his beloved Milan. Hey, I got 2 Americans. We got 2 Americans. So I know everybody's trying to push for a third, but I'm okay with 2. We got one trying to do something, and the other one, Captain America, playing fantastic. To me, I'm happy in regards to that. But any other rumors, things we should be talking about here, G? I mean, would you go with Chiesa? Would you welcome him to the team? Do you think it would be good for us to have another Italian?
Yeah, it would be good, Fabio. We need Chiesa. I mean, we need more talent, bro. If we're not going to secure the defense, we're going to have to outscore these teams.
Yeah,
So why
that's
not?
true, bro. That's true. Then people messing with the light. Don't mess with the light. All right, so let's go on to our preview now. 2024, 2025. It's on the horizon. Saturday, we take on Torino at home to start our season. So, overall, man, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling with the new season? Where are your standards, I guess, to start?
I mean, I just need a trophy, Fabio. That could be Coppa Italia. I'm hoping Serie A, but Champions League is is a long shot. But I'm just hoping for a trophy. I think we should aim to get Coppa Italia, and if we don't bring in that DM, we're not gonna be going as far as we want to go. So, to me, I say Coppa Italia, maybe like another second place finish. I know it's hard right now, but I don't know that the way I'm seeing it, because we're still missing that piece, Fabio. We're
Yeah.
still missing that piece, that DM that we've been looking for, like our priority. Then I can't really say nothing else.
You know what? I kind of have the same.
Kiesa could be the next people on Zaggy, Frank. We never know.
I don't know. I think Kiesa's lost a big step, yo. Big step. But we'll talk more about that. Let's talk about the season here. In regards to where we end up, I feel like the safe bet is to say we're gonna finish second. Inter seems to be pretty strong still. They're solidifying their depth in regards of getting a better striker to back up their striker, who was the best player in the league last year. So to me, I there would be a lot if they go through the kind of injury crisis that we are usually prone to having.
Mm-hmm.
Now Pioli and his medical team are gone. Now it's a whole new crew. So we're hoping we can stay healthy. We can have our players playing extremely well. Like I think they can. I think the dynamic foursome is going to be Morata finding a way to getting Pulisic, Chukwueze, and Leao all together, finding ways to get them. I think all of them are going to have double-digit goals, all four of them. And I think we come close to first place. I say if we don't win, we're within 4 points. That's how I feel. It's going to be a tight one. But in my prediction-wise, I'm predicting Milan to win. I think Inter is going to stumble a little bit. They're going to want to focus on the Champions League. It's more games. They probably will take the Coppa Italia and win that one just because we're going to have to face them, I think, in the semifinal at least. So I don't think Milan will take that seriously if they're in the running for a Scudetto. I don't think it's going to happen. So for me, I'm going Milan's going to be number one. I'm sorry. I know I'm a homer. I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck until the team shows me different. I think we're going to score 3 goals and give up 2 every damn game, and let's go out there and do it. I think our 3 guys in Chukwueze, Pulisic, and Leao are all going to have a great season this year. I don't think it's going to be any drop-off whatsoever. Chukwueze is going to take a step up. I guarantee they're going to have double-digit goals, all 4. Oh, fucked up my head.
I know I was going to I got you riled up, Facebook Frank. That's why I said that. He could be the next people. That's all. I knew he was going to call about. Shout out Facebook Frank, man. He met Seedorf this week. Bro, like he meeting everybody. But, tell David or Milan to prepare the Scudetto bus.
Hello.
See, Fabio, let's get
You hear me, G? I can't hear
Yeah.
you. My fucking headphones. You hear me, son?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, see, my shit's all fucked up now.
All right, man. Well, while Fabio goes through difficulties about his headphones, and now I can't really hear him or anything. See, we having difficulties. This is what happens. But to me, I mean, what do you guys feel like? What do you guys feel will put us over the top? Do you like how the management is doing? Or what do you feel? You guys taking Chiesa? What do you guys thinking? To me, on Saturday's gonna tell a lot of how our season's gonna go. Torino always a tough team. physical. We're gonna see what we really made him. So so it's gonna be cool, man. I mean, I really feel that Fuji's and funniest crickets are messing with Fabio. Yeah. So I don't know. Torino's gonna be another test, and hopefully we stay injury free. We could do something. I don't know. We need trophy. We need winnings. So that's what I feel that we do. Are you back, Fabio? Just disconnect and go straight bogus audio, Fab. Just disconnect everything. But yo, yeah. Hold on, I can't really see what's the other part of this stuff. But yeah. Nah, but Saturday, everybody's ready for what's to come. I can't hear. Yo. Yeah, that makes us like extra physical, Facebook. I really feel that. I don't. Oh, that's what I like. That's what I like about Pavlovic. That he's just going crazy. Yeah. Now we had a lot of technical difficulties. I gotta go buy a computer. I gotta go do a lot of stuff, but I don't know what's going on with Fabio right now. Oh, my score prediction, Vinny. I'm going 2-0. I think we. Oh, shoot, I didn't even know if we're playing home or away, but uh, 2-0. I think we need. It's very important that we clean. We have a lot of clean sheets this season and stuff like that. So 2-0. One by Chukwueze, one by Allow. Doblete hat trick. Doblete
All
assist
right,
by
I'm back. You
Pulisic.
hear me?
But yeah, you good. You good.
Sorry, guys. It's one of them nights. All right, G. Let's. I don't know what you were saying, but let's move on. Who's the
Yeah,
top goal scorer, top assist? Who you got?
for the league or for Milan?
Let's start with Milan, then you can mention the league.
No, no, I don't care about the league. Top goal scorer, Chukwueze.
Top goal
Chukwueze.
scorer. All right. What's the
Yeah,
prediction on the number?
14 goals.
14 goals. All right. All right.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Top assist. Who you got?
Pulisic, 20 assists.
Me, yeah, 20. A 20 piece of nuggets. I like it.
He's going to be spreading them cheeks.
Hey, yo. All right. So I'm going top goal scorer. I know it sounds crazy, but it's going to be Pulisic. I think he's going to have 15 goals and double-digit assists. How do you like that? Most assists going to go to Leao. He's going to have 14 overall. Yeah, Gio, they saying 20 assists, you crazy, bro. Fentanyl's getting cheap out there in California. Who do you have top goal scorer of the year?
Ballon d'Or himself, Lautaro Martinez.
Oh, you thinking again he's going to get it?
I mean, you know what? Not to be biased, and then I have a whole bunch of Inter guys that are like, yeah, you're a real one, telling me on Twitter. I think he deserves it. Serie A scores a game winner in Copa America. And
Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. Like you're just a hater, delusional person. Because Messi didn't win anything, CR7 didn't win anything, and Vinny went out in the first round in Copa America. So I mean, come on, it has to be him. We don't want to say it, but it has to be him.
Yeah, you're right, man. That's why when I saw like Alvarez starting over him at the Copa America, I was like, the disrespect for Italy. The guy who played the best in Italy, they had him on the bench as but whatever. He ends up getting the game winner, so it is what it is. All right, so player of the year, who you think is going to be? Obviously, I'm going with Pulisic. I think 15 goals, 10 assists. That's crazy. But who's your player of the year? Chuck?
Player of the not Chuck. Because sometimes if you score goals and stuff, player of the year, Leao. He gonna get it back. Leao.
Yeah, okay. And flop of the year, who you got?
Flop of the year, Fabio. I don't want to be a hater because I believe in the youth.
You're a hater.
But
Don't say you don't want to be a hater. You from California. There's some of the biggest haters out there.
I don't want to I don't want to be a hater, but to me, I think for the hype, Fabio, that this kid is getting, if he's like Messi, Maradona, I think he's gonna be the flop of the year, Sule or Sale, whatever the fuck his name is. For
Oh,
Roma,
okay.
I think
From
he's
Roma.
gonna be
Okay.
a flop. The
Wow.
expectation they're putting on this kid, like he's the next coming of Messi, Maradona, Hernan Crespo. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. He got his team relegated. If he was that good, he would have kept them up.
Well, I'm talking more necessary. Okay, so you're saying flop of all of City A. I want to talk about flop just on Milan. Yeah, the player who's going to be the worst player if they even make it to the end of the month.
Flop like of the signings.
Not necessarily flop of the signings, but just flop in general.
I think Loftus Cheek goes away this year, bro. I think he drops off.
Damn. So you
He's not.
spreading them cheeks down. Is
He's
that
not
what you're
showing
saying?
me. He hasn't been showing me anything, Fabio. He's supposed to be like demolishing these midfields in the preseason because they're like lower level tier players.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to show his class, but I think Loftus Cheek, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Hey, how do you feel about this? Our player of the year is our goalkeeper. So you talking about Magic Mike? Mm. You know, shout out to Toriani, man. What a great play. Kid was what? Second, third string on the Primavera, ends up getting called up. And because Sportiello has to watch Pornhub in his hotel room, this kid gets to play and get mad time.
Yeah, but he called
He
up.
looks. You're telling me he's not going to be. He hasn't earned the right to play. No, forget about Futuro, man. His Futuro is right now, bro.
No. Toriani, no, he did good, Fabio. But he only got a call up and he took the opportunity, the chances, bro. Because Longy's generational, Fabio. But he got concussed, bro. They concussed him in the Euros, in the Euro 17. So because that was he's the next coming, bro. He's supposed to be Gijo, but with feet work. But I like the kid Toriani, and shit.
Yeah.
If Magic don't want to renew, we'll sell you for 50, 60. We'll see if Pornhub Sportiello can play a lot of games. But I would feel confident with him, Fabio. The way his attitude, the saves that he's making, the way with his feet, bro, it's crazy, Fabio. Like, I don't know. Like, how do you tell a kid like that he not ready, Fabio? I don't really
You got to go to Division C. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I thought he's performed really well. Obviously, just to touch upon this, you can't say that Chukwueze is not the player of the preseason. He's played great, and I feel like he has the biggest upswing. Flop of the year, though, for me, for Milan, is what I was really asking you. Flop is going to be Tershano. I think he's terrible, Why
Fabio,
did we get
you're paying him out of position, bro.
No, I don't know, bro. This kid's got to open his mouth then. He's got to open his mouth, pause. But, like, honestly, say something if you're out of position. You don't want to play the left back because it looks like he's going to be the starting left back. They had Jimenez out there. I don't know what happened with Jimenez. Did he get hurt today?
Yeah, but that's because he played
him right away. I saw Zaroli came in, and I know him and Zaroli had just played recently. So it was like, and didn't what's his name? Cuenca get subbed in too? Or am I bugging? Cuenca?
Nah, Liberali was.
Liberali. That's right. Liberali looked pretty good too. He had a nice shot on target. Okafor looked pretty good today.
He's
oh my God, Fuji's and Funyuns going for the testicles. Flop of the year, Gabia, just trolling, Gio. I know you get real irked about that one.
You know what? A lot of people pissing me off. They shitting on him, but we're gonna see.
It's a great comment. Oh man, listen, but honestly, I think him. You said Loftus Cheeks, so that's not a bad one. But I just think what a terrible opportunity. Kid had his chance, but he's gonna get shipped out quickly. All right, top 5 predictions here. What's your top 5 of Serie A this year? What are you going with, bro? Talk to
gotta make it quick because my phone about to die.
We're against the clock.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. This is from my heart. I'm gonna say Milan, The 1, 2 Inter. I'm gonna say Juve.
Uh-oh. We might have got him. Susie mentioned Juve. That shit died. That's it. Yep, that's the frozen one. Definitely died on us. There you go. Guys, you see the dedication that this episode, if this is any idea, even remotely, some sort of like he's back. He's back. He fixed the computer. Gee, we got you in 3 spots here. Can you hear us? This is amazing. We have 2 G. Both frozen. Holy shit. All right. G can't hear me. I'm here talking to myself, hanging out, and I couldn't hear him before. He can't hear me. This is the channel, guys. Listen, we had a question come up earlier. Perfect segue. From Fuji Safari. When will Presidente allocate funds to improve the Wi-Fi at the McDonald's near Gio's house? That is a great question. We need to get Presidente to get into that Rolodex and start making some phone calls to the people around Gio's neighborhood so we can get that Wi-Fi pumped up. He needs something, a hot spot of his own. It's going on. The microphone is not working, buddy. But my top 5, we'll just go into it before something else happens. All right, so praying Milan's first, Inter 2. I think I'd be surprised if Juve is not third. I think Atalanta should still have enough with their coach, despite having all these different tournaments that they're going to be playing in, Champions League, and obviously they'll care about the Coppa Italia too. I still think they can make it to 4th, and then 5th. I hear you, buddy. There you are. 5th is Roma. Tell us your top 5. Let's go. Nothing is stopping this show. We're like a train tonight.
Milan, Inter, Juve, Atalanta, and then Napoli.
Okay, sorry. One more time. Say it again. Milan, Inter. Somebody had a funny fucking comment. I'm sorry.
Okay, Milan, Inter, Juve.
Oh my god! All right, Juve, Milan, Inter, Juve,
and Napoli.
And you say Napoli? Okay.
Well, Liban,
all right, not bad. Yeah, Liban got the same. Milan, Inter, Juve, Atalanta, Napoli. I think Roma's making a few signings. De Rossi had a pretty decent season when he took over last year, so we'll see what happens. Napoli are going to fire Conte by December. That's an interesting look. Hopefully that happens. I don't think Napoli goes well. I think that's just a shit show waiting to happen. Their best player wants to leave. Their second best player is... So we'll see how he can do as being the main guy there. They have to invest some money and buy better players if they lose Osimhen. But all in all, Conte is a good coach. They should be able to lift the team, definitely not 8th or 9th. So, maybe Napoli finish 6th. Maybe he can steal the 5. Oh God, Lupo Roma. You're right. He's gonna, if God forbid Roma starts doing well, these people are gonna lose their mind. But yep, top 5. That's the top 5. We'll see what happens. All right, Serie A starting this Saturday against Torino. We kind of talked about it a little bit last week, but what was your prediction of this game? What'd you think?
2-0. That's when you have technical difficulties. 2-0. Chukwueze Leao on the scoreboard. Pulisic doblete assist if he's able to play.
I'm hoping. I have a feeling it's going to be 2-1. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet.
We need to start.
I know, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to have to outrun some people this year, and I think it sets the tone. We're going to need a Leao goal, and I think Chukwueze. I don't know what the deal with Pulisic is. Hopefully he's healthy, but I'm going Leao and Chukwueze. If Chukwueze is not starting, I don't know. I know you love Salamankas, but come on, do not give Salamankas the start. I think you have to give it a Chukwueze. What are you, fucking high? No way. And then Salad can come in and substitute for him. I think it should be a good game. Just a shout out, I'll mention this Saturday, 2:45, Legends, 33rd and 5th Avenue. Go check out the New York City Club. They'll be there. I won't be there, unfortunately. I'll be making tomato sauce with my family, but it's all good because I'll watch it with my dad. First game of the season. Where are you going to be watching the first game? It's 11:45 with you. You going to the club?
We're going to be at the York. We're going to be at the York. Milan Club SoCal. We're going to be there at the York. Milan Club Dublin at the Woodshed. Milan Club Boston. They always at Ducales. And then, New York City, where Fabio just said. So we'll just
shout out to Milan Club Dublin. I am the newest member of Milan Club Dublin. I paid my membership fee. I'm waiting for my scarf. Let's go. I've infiltrated many clubs. All right. I infiltrated the Montreal club. I've infiltrated my own club in New York City, Boston, Philly. We got Chicago and Dallas and SoCal. We got mad clubs. Now we in Dublin. I'm just collecting scarves, man. I'm happy. I've always wanted to give the commitment to the Dublin club just to support them. But I had to do it, baby. Had to do it. So shout out to the guys in Dublin. If any of you are listening, and shout out to our boy Colin. He's a Patreon. But big support there. Big support. All right. We had a couple of questions. Let's get through them before we end the show here. First question. This is more of a comment. People are hyping on Fofana. He's going to end up being Bakayoko 2.0. Can you see something awful like that happening, G?
Anything can happen when they put on that red and black, Fabio. Anything can happen. So, the pressure gets a lot of players.
Don't come here to fucking model, bro. Come on. Don't start with that bullshit. Anthony had a question earlier. He said, what do you make of Ibra's quote from the Emerson press conference where he said that Uncle Jerry wants the club to spend more in the mercato while he's the one who wants to manage the budget? So, G, I know this tickled your pickle earlier. What's your thoughts hearing about this? I know you were not happy.
I mean, he should just shut the fuck up and do the thing, I mean, I don't really know, man. To be honest with you, I don't know what the hell. Like, a lot of people don't believe in religion. Ibra, you should leave those 7 days out too. Like, stick to fucking calcio. Like, a lot of smart people say, leave politics and religion alone. I could joke, not joke, but I could talk to Fabio about religion and politics because that's my brother. But you fucking pick into the whole world that don't even understand that shit. So just be quiet and that's it. Just say you want the team to perform. I don't know what's so hard about that.
Honestly, seems like a ill-advised comment to say that the owner wanted to spend and you advised him not to. That you didn't think you needed to spend or have that sort of investment right now. Maybe Zlatan's right from the players that he sees and what he thinks they'll be able to achieve with the guys that they have currently. But he has to see that there's a couple of glaring spots. I think the whole deal with Fofana is probably making him think, look, this is a guy who's on his last year contract. We shouldn't even be spending nowhere near $20 million to get him. And these guys are trying to run us up to 30, 35. We're not playing that bullshit. So instead of saying that, he has to say, like, look, we're going to be conservative. We're not going to just spend our money, just to get whoever we want if it doesn't make sense financially. So I think Ibra is a smart dude. I think he wouldn't say something if it was going to cause a pile of bullshit for him. And I don't think what he said, it's just like, listen, Italy's not the type of country anymore that's going to be spending a ton of money. It's not. 30, 40 million, those are big investments for Milan. So right now, we got to just hang in the cut. The team is looking pretty good. They think maybe they unlock something by getting rid of the bald guy and bringing in a nice set of hair. And the set of hair has ideas underneath it. And he's turning the team into a better outlook right now. So for me, I got to be positive. I got to trust in what's going on. Ibrahimovic has always been pretty solid. Yeah, he's never won a Champions League, but Champions Leagues are pretty fucking rare, yo. So there's these juggernauts that have happened to come in the last 30 years, where it was Milan's moment, Real Madrid's moment. Everybody's having a moment. So it's like if you weren't able to overcome, Messi's Barcelona with all of the star-studded Spanish roster around him, or you were going to suffer. And then you got a world-class, unbelievable fucking Real Madrid that three-peated. How many they won in just the last 7-8 years? Haven't they won 5 or 6? I can't even fucking remember how much this fucking teams won in the last 10 years. So it's there's other teams that push a great player like a Ibrahimovic in the back because he's playing on a PSG or a Manchester United or whatever. And these, they can't compete. What he's doing for Milan right now, what he's done since he's come back to the club, is that he's elevated them to a higher avenue of expectations of playing a certain type of ball. And I think he's trying to do that in his whatever fucking position he has now. And yeah, he's the mouthpiece. So we don't have to hear fucking Cardinale talk. So, listen. I think I know it's come on, you should spend a little bit, but we're not of, again, we didn't have such an awful season. We're not so far away from Inter. Yes, we are points wise, but that's from injuries. That's from Pioli. Let's see what Fonseca does. To me, I'm positive. I'm hopeful, man. I'll be negative when negative comes around. So right now, I would rather them be a little frugal and, you know what, identify that they can go pick up another DM from somebody. Yes, the best wrestling manager ever. People are celebrating. I don't know what they're celebrating about, but they're celebrating something. But yeah, that's what I say, man. So, G, any other thoughts from the question that Anthony asked?
Nah, man, I just I'm fucking dying in this garage. I gotta figure this watch out it, but I gotta head out. So I just want
all right. Do your parting shot. Let's go. Let's close it out.
Just thank you to everybody, man, that stuck with us through this difficult Fuji's, everybody, Vince Mancini, defensive, Liban Yusuf, Fuji's, Samurai, Waxea Game Central, Vince Mancini, that's my brother, Italian Mike, Facebook Frank, who's meeting all the legends of the game this week and the last few weeks. Man, Italian Mike. I mean, just everybody that stuck with us, man. I mean, we're going to get better, man. It's just crazy right now. It's just crazy. It's crazy in this garage. I don't know what's going on, but I just want to say thank you and then support your local clubs if you can, man. Support your local clubs. That's right.
And if you haven't already, please support us by subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button, leaving a comment, hitting the notification bell, and following us on Patreon and all of our socials. Guys, thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Milan Coast to Coast. Fab and Gio. Peace out, everybody. Ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan.
Baby. Buonanotte. Peace out.